start with shonen kirekaishi, with the principle being each time, each cut. Take this slowly, we're going to go down the hall and then switch to the person who's doing multi-action first, then switch to the kikage. We're going to do kirekaishi. First one with Oikomi, making sure that you're getting this fumikiri that you're pushing and then nothing to stop. You should also have a good form for arms. You should naturally extend and then collapse. It should be, if you were here last week, it should also be at a good height. So if you do haikare, you should naturally come into a very comfortable position. And then for each shonen, you should each time seneash, catch up, seneash, catch up, seneash, catch up. Each time using fumikiri, using your back to deliver strength. Back your arms loose so that Kanoichi delivers a nice tap that's not painful. It should sound good, and it should also be less effortful. You should be able to go down the hall easily without getting particularly tired. Hey! Okay. So everyone's ready, like that. And do it! So now that we've moved on to doing global exercises, doing kirekaishi where you're your actual target, people are dropping a lot of the aspects that you've just picked up in footwork and you've just started to do well in footwork. So just because this is kirekaishi doesn't mean that each one should just be, oh, you know, like like each time you should still have fumikiri, you should still have that push, because that's where the cut strength actually comes from. If you don't have that, you're effectively not doing a real cut, you're doing a fake cut or whatever. So each time should be obviously not going into Judan if I did that. So and so on. And each time, again, this is up and down the hall. One of the big tenets of kirekaishi is the whole time normally you're doing kiai. When you're doing fast kirekaishi, it's, you know, so why, when you're doing it down the hall, we're taking our time where people are going, okay, yeah. You should still have had attention the whole time. Quite a few people are doing worse hikitsuke than they did in footwork. If you're practicing hikitsuke in footwork, you should naturally be able to translate that into boku. So each time, even though it's a slow, you might be going, you're holding your hand attention the whole time, or your hikitsuke won't work properly. So we'll do that again. Right? Yeah.
If you're Mawarigeiko, because of the way that we're doing this with fumikiri, yeah, if you're going to do okuriashi or oikomi-ashi, it kind of doesn't matter for this particular exercise, okay? However, you also have to do fumikiri, okay? So there is backwards fumikiri too. So if he comes in, he's coming in. I can push off my front toes as well, right? So I'm not just going one. As he comes in with this fumikiri, I'm also adding my fumikiri to make sure the distance is correct. You can do this with a yumi-ashi as well. So if he's doing it that way, you're always going to be pushing a bit more with your toes, okay? And just to make sure that the distance is correct, you're trying. You can't switch up. This is the same kind of exercise for you.
Yeah, so we'll do that again. Keep in mind, hikitsuke, hand attention, etc. John said from multi-action as well.
Good.
So another core principle of this, and it's very easy to do it when you're now re-adding or adding tension if you didn't, is now very easy to tense up. A big benefit of having power from your DPC, having power from your back, is that your arms are loose. You can do another shot that sounds good, that hits and delivers the right amount of force without it being hard. If you then bring in bits of tension, and you're tensing your shoulders as well, not only are you not going to deliver the force from your hand tension, so you're wasting it, you also cut and hit very hard, and it should hurt a lot. Now that you're adding more fumakiri, even though the force doesn't travel through efficiently, you're still going to hurt people. So make sure that you're relying on your fumakiri strength and your paddle strength. And try. You can hear those cuts, all of them sound pretty good. None of them, did any of them hurt? No. Yes, you can, even from hearing it, you can hear that. Does it sound different? Each one sounds like a pretty decent cut, doesn't feel too strong. So again, refocus on this. You should be able to do this with just strength from your hara. Your upper body, nice and loose. Alright, you ready? Yes. Last year when we did practice right, closely mentioned to feel where your limit is. Involve your limit push. The same principle. Make sure you get to your limit, then push your cut. So okay, another quick thing about this I didn't mention during footwork, which I probably should have done, is your fumakiri happens. It doesn't happen at the limit of your stretch of semi-ash. If you semi-ash to here, where you're like way over stretched, you can't really do fumakiri. You can do a little push, but it's not effective. You should get, if you're doing something, you might be less familiar with the limits of how far you can do semi-ash or if you do balance. The limit of your semi-ash to where you do fumakiri shouldn't be so far that you're going to struggle to pull yourself back up. The limit should be about, for me, is about here, where I can easily bring my semi-ash back. This is important for Keiko as well, because if I'm fighting John, I push in and I don't really see an opportunity, it's useful to be able to not overshoot. If I do this, and it's something else, there's nothing I can do. I can't do fumakiri, I can't get back up. So make sure that you're pushing only to your limit, and then don't cut their men, I guess, but make sure that you're waiting until the limit, and then push your fumakiri. So try that one more time. Yes. So this should start to feel a bit more natural now that you've done it a few times that you've practiced doing continuous cuts. So if you're translating this now into something slightly more practical, by doing just small man. So, similar to last week, this is going to be oikomi but not continuously. So each one from here you're going to push, up man, or you're going to go back, push, up man, go back, push, go back, until the end of the hall. Each time, reevaluate your kamai. Do you have tension in your thigh? Is your back leaning? Like it lifts up top. Each time, checking this, and then push. You're going to key and do non-tension through to make sure that each time you're getting this sort of key move and you're extending the last possible point. Don't mess it up by going like this first and then because in real shy that's not useful. Make sure each time you're going to push and then cutting at the last second. Right? So, oikomi, small man, discontinuously. Each time go back to Judan. Judan? Yeah. I'm just trying to get this sort of up so it's easy for people. Yeah, right? But might as well do both. So another thing worth mentioning here, the same as last time, Motodachi, you're still active the entire time. You shouldn't relax. When you're Motodachi, this is also a good time not only to practice your mind, making sure that your opponent is getting good practice. The entire time, you should be in good kamai as well. You should have tension in your back, tension in your ankle and thigh. Use that to push back as your opponent does. And then each time you should be going back in kamai. You shouldn't be letting and go, and Right, each time you should still have tension in your back. Practice moving about like this. You can do it pretty actually if you really want to for oikomi. If we're doing fast oikomi, we probably would be doing I can keep pressure like in my hada, keep pressure in my legs and ankles to move back efficiently and stay kamai the whole time. So we'll do that again. You ready? Another thing to make sure you're doing in this exercise, even though each time you're stopping and going back to Judan, there should still be a decent amount of zenshi. You're doing fukiri, you've got heat stick. There should naturally be force that continues going. If you're stopping dead, you're probably not transfer force very well. So make sure each time you're making sure to push, and then you should have at least, if you're very good, maybe you'll only have 1 or 2 steps. A lot of the more junior people who will probably transfer at least quite well and still have to do maybe 4 steps before you can stop yourselves. Alright. So one more time, do it. Another thing I noticed, I think is important to get is a big benefit of having good fumikiri, having good footwork, is ichiroshi. A good point of having this fumikiri where you can launch yourself in. From here, I don't need to do anything, I don't need to move anymore at all. I can just threaten when I see my opportunity. Quickly launch roll my fumikiri and cut men. If you're doing this exercise and you're constantly going, oh, I've got tension in my thigh, my ankle, and I've got my other tension, I'm going, that's not as useful. If you're doing this in Shia, that's not as useful. A great application for this in Shia is like if you from here, I can just I can immediately cut men. So when we do this one more time, make sure you get into your good kamae. You need to be like this close to cut men. Most of you probably don't need to, but if you do need to be this close, that's fine. The point of this exercise is to make sure you're getting to the key, that you're doing one big push to cut any cuts that you're doing. So make sure you're taking one step. Don't take multiple steps. Make sure that you're actually
this dancing that I criticised Jim for last time, yeah?
take advantage of the fumakiri to make sure that you're actually getting the benefits of it. So one more time, good?
It's like covering your eye. If you can deal with it, it's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to move on to doing this with slightly new applications. So I mentioned before when we're doing the push work that they should make your body pressure really good. So the same thing, if you have good body pressure, your taikare should be naturally quite strong. So we're going to do this now with kote. Again, each time one cut, one thing for the fuki. And then going to good taikare. You should naturally, if you've got your ite, you've got your power tension right, you should naturally have a nice tight body. And if you make push from your fuki, you should give you quite a lot of momentum to where your cut should push your opponent back into a pretty comfortable position, even if you're fighting someone who's heavier than you. This should give you enough momentum that you push them back to almost around that kind of life. I'm doing this with John, and John's kakami did it. Each time John cuts kote, I should naturally bounce back to almost about the same distance to cut kote again. And so on and so forth. So each time, try to make sure that you're getting enough force that you're not just, like, and then sort of you actually have to go back by walking. Each time there should be enough force from your fumakiri that you should push them back to a cutting distance. This is very important for Ichiai if you don't get Kikiwaza. If I naturally my going back to Iki man, that's very advantageous. It means I can keep up the pressure, especially if you're fighting someone who's got less energy than you. You can constantly hit them and deliver enough force that they go back to a good cutting position. You can get Kikiwaza a lot more effectively. Right. So everyone, kote going to good taikare. Good? Nice. So again, same with the men, most of the force should come from the kiddy. With kote, the shinai is already pretty much at height to cut kote with small kote. So almost all of the force should be from your body. If you're introducing your arms, you're introducing more and more weakness as you happen to suddenly lift your shinai, which opens so many opportunities for your opponent. Each time you show a over strike with pretty much just the body and tenryuji. So we have
Move up. Fill the gap.
So,
Get me back into it there.
do this one more time. Do it.
Yes. A little bit weirdly, okay? It seems this exercise is stressing you all out too much, okay? And so I'm now seeing kote plus, where I can see your back muscles in action all the way down, okay? That's fine, but I can also see these muscles working. And what's wrong with that? What's going to happen if you're striking kote with all the force of every muscle in your body? It's going to hurt really badly, okay? So relax. Roll your shoulders, understand your body mechanics a little bit better, okay? When you do kote, you only need to use the small of your back and tenuti, okay? So when you're doing this exercise, instead of being like, oh yeah, ooh, like this, which hurts, okay? Just use your left hand, push it forward. Oh look, I've already opened this kote. Much lighter. Same sound, but a better sound. It sounds more hollow, it sounds more echoey.
I didn't even feel that.
Yeah?
None of the sound.
Right? So don't use every muscle in your body to try and get a kote cut. Relax, okay? You're going to hurt them. So from here, just as left hand. It pushes forward. Oh my god, I'm over this with the shin up. Fine. If you're doing it the other way, oh my god, sit under and walk back up again. Okay? So use this push forward that we use as part of the tendency anyway to set the cut. Okay? Very right.
One more thing. Again, reiterating, Motodachi, this is a good time to practice your kamae as well. If you're suddenly less tense, your opponent's going to knock you over. If I'm practicing with Jin, when I receive Shubazeri out, if I have good kamae, I should be able to receive it comfortably. Like that. And bounce back naturally. If my body's all loose because I don't have any tension in the hara, I fall back awkwardly. I would not be a good motodachi for my Haride, and I'm messing up my own penders. So still make sure you've got good kamae and your back's engaged so you can receive tight hara properly. Alright, yeah. Time to do it.
What's that? hear how that sounded, see how that looked. Okay? There's no tension, everything's very natural and flowy. You're in Shudan, come like water. Be like water, as everyone would say. Yeah? So you need this, if you start adding tension, it falls apart. So you nice and relaxed. There you go. That is a perfect raging kote. Okay? A perfect kote, again, as far as our level is concerned. Yeah? I'm sure that you are happy with it. But as far as you're concerned, that is what we strive for. Yes? Right. That is your example. You can all do kendo well enough now. You can look at things and copy them and learn how to copy them. Okay? That is what I want you to try and get. Okay?
Right. Yeah. Right.
For health and safety.
So this is going to be the last time doing kote. Make sure you capture that the kote that Min Sensei just did. Try get that form, that the same strength, the same like cleanliness. It doesn't look, it's not awkward, it's not heavy, it's just a push from your hiki, a nice, strong but not overpowering tap to the kote armor. Alright, last time kote. That's good? So for the last one, we're going to be doing kote men. Even though we're doing kote men, that point still applies. You should still have that conversation there. Just because it's kote men doesn't mean that motodachi, you should go, oh, just immediately cut kote, so the point of the exercise is kote men. It should still be, from the start, good kote, good men. Another big benefit of having this good form, having the back pressure, as you mentioned in footwork, is hikitsuke. If you've got your hikitsuke right, this kote men should be really easy. You have a good amount of continuous momentum because you've used your full kiri. This also requires you to have controlled full kiri. You still want this explosive energy to cut kote and men. You have to control it more. Because if I'm doing kote with John, I say, oh, I'm just going to do as strong a full kiri as I can. I'm going to cut like speed. I'm going to do full kiri for as far away as possible so hit kote and you do like here. And you're always still cut kote. So if I'm cutting kote for kote men, I have to have control from the kiri. So the push is the same, it's just I'm controlling it to be in a smaller frame of distance. So I still get the same of being able to cut with a good sound without losing too much power, but I can do it in a smaller distance. This is also very applicable for Shiai, where you can't always guarantee it to be your perfect distance. I don't do it too close to them. If I can't do good kiri, I can't control it. I'm going to cut men, I have to do full big stretches each time. My opponent's going to be able to easily beat me because they can just keep me out of my distance and I won't be able to do anything. So focus on being able to control the key. Get good mind each time, but still the same strength. Okay. So, kote men. Do it. having your body engaged forward, because right now we're still doing a little bit of and having your body fall back a little bit. So a good part of this is to make sure that you still have this power result forward. Right, you're still going straight forward with the hand. Here's again. Okay, bye. And one more time. Great. Let's go. Okay, another point about this, an important aspect of practicing this in Oikomi is that Oikomi normally makes this into better muscle memory and forces you to be able to do it continuously. So when you're doing Shiai, you don't suddenly halfway through the Shiai use all of your kendo. You can do it consistently now, you can do it consistently in Shinsan, you can do it consistently in Shiai. So make sure that both the kote and the men you're using Fumakiri, you have this big form, you don't just go Fumakiri and just go, oh, and normally. Make sure you go to a small gap, it's still both times Fumakiri, both times. Even if you have to take it a bit slower, make sure each time you're pushing the proper Fumakiri. You don't want it to just be like one really good kote and then like a large man. Because in real Shiai, in Shinsan, you're probably going to fail because they're going to think, oh, you can't do kote and then kote. In Shiai, you're not going to score because you might get a beautiful kote and then you really don't think, man, you actually have a lot of people on because you've ruined the opportunity that you actually got. So each time, make sure you get Fumakiri with both. And make sure that you're letting your, I didn't do it there because I'm overthinking, but make sure each time as well that the Fumakiri is currently having good example. You don't have to go through all things as Oikomi, but you should naturally, your opponent should naturally keep that from you. You shouldn't just like, I'm very bad at doing this for 40 minutes, especially if you're doing like that, and then stopping. That's probably also not going to be equal. Make sure that you get, part of Fumakiri is sending power forward, so make sure that you let power go forward. It should improve your kendo, improve your power. Right? So we'll do this one more time. Right? Make sure it's your balance. That's good.
In your Jigeiko, it's a positive.
You really get to be control from music. So
kick his ass.
And
for the glory of example,
way some more forcing going back is important. Make sure that each time you're going forward for both cuts, you're going to get all the energies forward. If not, I'm going like really good. Your okay sounds really good and it's good. So actually, I did. Song
Yeah, that's fine.
네. 네. 아줌마.
But this is useful. Hold at the same time. And then try and get it over, yeah?
Well, it's not really good. You're progressing.
Nice.
Last one. Good.
Wait, Sensei, did you get to have a Jigeiko?
What?
Did you get to have a Jigeiko?
What?
Okay. Otherwise, I was going to sacrifice him to you. Sit up. Mentre. She said, well, that's it. More so. Pause a bit. Anthony. Ready. Shinzeni. Hey. 意外に